Virgo, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Virgos. If it does resonate for you, I'd love a like and a subscribe from you. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overall energy. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, just whomever you have on that sweet little Virgo brain of yours. Let's get at your love life. These cards are super ready to talk. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel. And anything you need to know about booking a personal reading, that's not accurate anymore. Anything you need to know about leaving a donation, you can find in the description box below. I took that moon card because it was my last shuffle and it popped out at that moment. Okay, I love the moon card, by the way. I don't see anything wrong with that. Looks like there is some love here, Virgs. The moon card to me really means that you're in a space of really allowing your intuition to guide you instead of anybody else or anything else. And it's about, you know, we call it uncertainty, but the truth is we really are quite certain within us. We just don't have any confirmation externally. So I'm sorry about, I'm jumping ahead of the game here, but this is coming through now as a download on the moon card, okay? So I wanted to get it out before I lose it. It is, again, that it's about understanding that your intuition is actually accurate and you do know what's coming. And it's about that we don't need to have, or it's about that space and time where we truly need to just trust that feeling. It's about a time in our lives where we would normally kind of panic or even doubt ourselves, second guess ourselves, and then start looking for external validation or external guidance even. And this is where you're using your, I feel called to tell you to continue to use your internal guidance system because, you know, that's the only guidance system that has your accurate path for you, okay? Weird stuff. But we got the, I'll get more to that. It was again, I just was getting this download, needed to come through. I didn't want to skip it. We got the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, just celebrations, reunions. Wow, that's crazy. That never happens. The Lover's card, the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, lots of power, lots of passion. I do feel like this is going to be, you know, with the Page of Cups, as your overarching energy. I'm going to talk about the Page of Cups. I love the dude, okay? Let's talk about him because people say he's full of illusions. Those are people that don't have psychic, you know, visions of the future. So this is a guy who has psychic visions of the future and knows what's coming, again, with the moon thing. And it's about really understanding that your psychic visions are accurate no matter... And they're for you, by the way. They're not for anybody else because nobody else can see that vision. They're going to try to talk you out of your own visions. They're going to try to make you feel, they're going to try to demean you for your own visions as well. And this is just the way that we've been set up to really dog on things that are beyond our level of awareness. We all have our own awareness. It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about what's right for you, and what's right for you is the information coming in through you, okay? And nobody else is going to understand it or get it. It's not for them. That's why. Some of the things that come through you will be to share, and you'll be able to discern that on your own. But for the most part, what I'm feeling very called to talk about right now is there's a lot of dreamy energy, which is actual psychic visions of your future. People call it, you know, what do you call it? Like the law of attraction, trying to vision your future, trying to visualize, whatever it is. No, it's literally just psychic visions of your future, period. Point blank. It was already coming to you. You didn't need to visualize it to get it to come in. It was coming. You had a vision of it. The only thing that can stop you is fear. Woo! The moon card. We've already gone over this pretty much, but I'm just getting this space of you are in a space of knowing something internally that maybe people around you are doubting. And this is what the Creator's trying to get you to, a space of you stop asking people for guidance in your own life, because you are the only one that has an internal guidance system that is set up specifically for your life and your purpose here on Earth, okay? The person you have in mind is the King of Swords. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. This person is extremely intellectual. I'm going to say that. They have a lot of information. Their information is probably not matching or going to match what's in your coming through you. I don't know why I'm getting that right now, because whoever you're meant to be in contact with, their visions will be similar to yours. It's true that people take in so much information from external sources, they don't even really they can't hear their own internal guidance system anymore. So sometimes this King of Swords, while very intellectual, might not be listening to his own wisdom, because he is listening to all the information he's taken in. So your internal guidance systems probably are on the same track, but what this person has taken in, male or female King of Swords, has taken in from other people might not match what you're getting in your internal guidance system. Weird stuff coming through. This is going to be for one Virgo. This is crazy. The World card. This is coming to the end of a cycle, and this is what I'm guessing is that your person is coming to the end of a cycle where they felt that they needed to take in information from others in order to figure out where they're going in their future. The King of Swords is not only intellectual, he also does have an internal guidance system that is extremely brilliant, but he may not listen to it over what he's heard from other people because he's more of a logical fellow than a spiritual fellow. Wow, this is so weird, you guys. I'm sorry. This is just, for some very spiritual Virgo out there. We got the World card again. This is any fixed sign, by the way, but it really is about coming to the end of the cycle where they stop. I feel like both of you need to stop believing other people over your own wisdom. What comes through you internally and is your downloads, psychic downloads, they're always going to come from a loving space. They're not always going to come from an acceptance, a space of acceptance. Not everybody's going to accept what you're being downloaded, but that's not theirs to accept. It's about really finding your niche. I call it a niche, but it's about finding your niche. And then I'm from Minnesota. Maybe that's a Minnesotan thing. It's about finding your own dang niche, and then you will just attract those like-minded folks or your demographic. If you're what are you? I mean, are you a YouTube tarot card reader? I mean, what is this? This is so interesting. What's coming through right now. I mean, whomever you're trying to reach with your information, you're going to reach the right people as long as you're coming from your own internal guidance system, and it looks like you really are. It looks like you're on point as far as your intuition is concerned, and this guy does have that intuition. He just has also taken in, he's so smart, he's taken in a lot of information from other people, and he was able to digest all of that. But now it is hard, and this is why I steer clear of taking in information from humans, because it's hard for me to then decipher what is mine and what is that I've heard, so as long as I've not heard much, it's almost always coming from a download. Anyways, not that other people don't have wisdom to offer. It's just that if I listen to other people's wisdom, then I don't know what's mine and what's theirs. Does that make sense? I just feel called to do that. We've got the Moon card, the King of Wands, the Death card, and then the Six of Cups. This is like this transformation that I'm trying to tell you about that I kind of got on the Moon card on its own. Was you really coming to a space where you're starting to get that all of that uncertainty is not an uncertainty. It's you actually are aware of what's coming to your future. You just don't have external confirmation is what I'm getting right now. It's external confirmation. And that's okay. It's about, I feel like the Creator is begging you to not need that external confirmation. Trust your own inner guidance system. You're being inspired and called to things right now. The King of Wands does signify that. This is a Leo energy, by the way, or Scorpio energy, both in your... but it is about following your own inspirations and not asking for guidance in that area. It's about knowing that you have all of the answers inside of you for your path, for your purpose here on earth, okay? When we go start researching things, we might accidentally jump on somebody else's path or somebody else's purpose. When we're listening to our inner guidance system, we're definitely on our own. This is things that are being fed to us from the Creator for our purpose here. Again, that might not match up with anybody else that you are in contact with currently, but as much as the more you listen to that inner guidance system of yours, the more like-minded people you will attract, okay? Interesting stuff. And or demographic, if you're trying to reach a certain demographic. Now, I have my own thing where I listen to my own internal guidance system that's not going to match yours. You're not going to have all the same downloads coming through you. What's important is that I'm going to reach the people I need to, and you're going to reach the people that you need to. Does that make sense? The Death card means that you are transforming into a space where you truly are allowing that sort of... preconceived notion is what is coming to my head, but I don't think that's the word. I don't think that's the right preconceived notion. I don't even know what that means, but that could be. But it's about other people's. It's about shedding other people's perception and really listening to your own. The Six of Cups means that this is a really strong connection, a soulmate connection even, and I feel like, again, a connection where you guys just truly have the connection. The Six of Cups signifies that to me. Like, this isn't just we're hot for each other, although we are, and you will be when you have the Six of Cups connection. It is about the connection's actually there when you have the Six of Cups in your energy. The Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lover's card, these are all ones that really signify the true connection being there. And then it's all about really trusting that. And there being no ulterior motives. It's not like you need anything from them, they need anything from you. It's about, this is a connection, period. And you can't make it or break it. It's either there or it isn't, and it is in this connection, okay? I feel like your person is going through, I feel like they're a little closed off right now, I'm not going to lie, with the King of Swords and the Two of Swords here. I do feel like they are going through some sort of an awakening of sorts. I think, again, like I said, really trying to come to the realization that, sure, what they've taken in from people is great, and they appreciate that, and they're very smart, but also knowing that over all of that, you should listen to your internal guidance system. You should always listen to what's best for you from your heart, not from your head. Your head is what has, been completely, not tainted, but yeah, influenced by by external sources, and what comes from your heart is from you solely, from your higher self, from your heart, from your soul, okay? And I feel like they're coming through that awakening now, just really getting that, okay, this is what I was told should be important in my life, and this is actually what feels important to me, and really coming to a space of letting go of what they were told should be important and what they felt that they needed to validate them, and coming into a space where they now know that the only thing they need to validate them is what feels good to them. No external validations needed, that they should follow after anything that makes them truly fulfilled within. When you do that, you come into this Queen of Pentacles energy. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is full of resources because the Queen of Pentacles is coming from an authentic space. This is somebody who has found what she's here for. She's found her niche and niche, whatever you want to call it. And she knows now when you're working with your own niche and not somebody else's, your resources are endless. So this is your person, male or female. They are coming into a space of realizing that their resources are endless in their own niche, and that they, it's great that they know and have found out many things from other people, but what they're finding out is that their internal guidance system is what is guiding them along their path, and that things that they've heard from other people, while they can be very wise and informative, they have absolutely nothing to do with this person's path. Wow. 3 major arcana so far. And the Ten of Wands. And again, the Ten of Wands to me has been meaning letting down the weight of the world, which to me means letting down what others think of you. If any of your questions on where you're going in your future if the question sounds like, what will they think if I do this? How will they react if I do this? That is the Ten of Wands, okay? And coming out of the Ten of Wands is, how does this make me feel? How am I going to feel if I do that? So it's about coming from your own feelings and stop listening to what other people are telling you should feel, okay? That's the Ten of Wands for me, and it really looks like, again, both of you coming into marriage, the Hierophant, the Hanged Man, the World card, 3 major arcanas in your outcome. This is a major connection, again, full of love, but I do feel like there's something stopping them from coming fully into this connection, and I think it has a lot to do with what external sources are thinking. So it's about, their mom, their brother, people might not understand this connection, and they shouldn't. It's not their connection to understand, and it's about coming into a space. Our true and utter happiness in life will come when we truly get that the only way to truly live a happy life is by feeding ourselves from the inside out and not listening to anybody else. Now, this doesn't mean you have to walk away from everyone. It means listen to your own internal guidance system, feed yourself first, and then what you have to offer is just you're at peace. You're in a space of total fulfillment on your own, and that is attractive to everyone and everything. Weird stuff. Again, so I feel like you guys are doing some introspection right now. I feel like he or she, I'm sorry, I said he. That's for a lot of you probably. For you female Virgos that are dealing with a he, or you male Virgos that are dealing with a he, this person is really trying to come into a space of allowing their own guidance to guide them rather than others. Again, I feel like it's going to lead to marriage. Oh, I don't have any oracle cards with me, you guys. I'm going to be right back, like 2 seconds, literally. 1, 2. I'm sure that's 2 seconds in some language. Oh my god. All right, you guys, let's get a Power of Love card. I really love this reading, you guys. Look at how much power is in it. Look how many major arcanas, passion. It's, again, just about really shedding that, the worry about what others are going to think, and really go for what you know is right, what feels good on the inside to you. Vision, it says, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. Absolutely, I believe that this is kind of all of what it's about, is no matter what, everybody's working with their own, from their own perspective. And it's about knowing that everybody's going to give you a different perspective to consider. And it's happiness is coming into a space where you're no longer considering others' perspectives and you're listening to your own. And if everybody came from their own perspective and minded their own business, we'd all be happy. So I love you so much, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.